Uh, it's gonna be at this newer gym called Iron Addiction. I've trained there a couple times, and right away I knew that it was gonna be solid. Like, the vibes are great from the people there, and they work there too, from the staff. It's like a community, and I love that shit. So I'm gonna go check it out. The event is from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Free admission, and it's gonna be free shirts and stuff like that, clothing companies, and local bodybuilders, local athletes in general. So can't wait to check it out. So right now, we're doing our 20 minutes of cardio. Kind of late. Sometimes I work all day. We haven't been pushing the envelope yet, so I have to do like faster cardio. So right now, we just do cardio at random times. Sometimes after my workout, sometimes in the evening, sometimes first thing in the morning. It just depends on my day, my work schedule and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we haven't pushed the envelope yet, but we will as we get closer. And I love this game, man. It truly challenges you. So we gotta stay focused. Just gotta stay disciplined. And that's what it's all about right now. It's the name of the game, baby. Let's get it. What's up, everybody? We're heading to Sacramento right now. I don't live in Sac. I live in the Bay Area. I wish I lived in Sac, and my goal is to eventually move there, because it's all about environment. I love the Bay Area. That's where I grew up, but it doesn't have the best gym environment anywhere around the Bay Area. I mean, there are some gyms that are holding it down, like Saying Strength, Team Tufunga in Richmond, the Lab up in San Mateo. There's only a few, and honestly, it's like growing very slow pace. But Sacramento has plenty of gyms, and community vibe is dope. Everybody's very supportive with each other, and I love that, and especially as an upcoming athlete, especially in the bodybuilding fitness industry, you want to be in the right environment in order for you to grow, as an athlete and everything else. So, and be surrounded by like-minded people that are very supportive as well. So that's important. So we're gonna check out Iron Addiction. We're gonna pull up a little late, but it's fine. And we're gonna have a workout. We're gonna hit chest and a little bit of shoulders and stuff like that. And we're gonna check the event out, and then just vibe with people. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later, all right? So we got here kind of late, but we got here, and we're about to get a workout, Iron Addiction, and see what's up, and see what the event. I think it's almost done, but just came here because it's a dope ass gym, you know what I mean? Yo, so we here on Iron Addiction, about to get a workout in, and here's my boy,
Joseph, All Motor Fitness.
Yeah, All Motor Fitness, and he has his own clothing brand that he's pushing.
We had a little event tonight.
Yeah, there's a shirt, you know what I mean? You see it, it's nice, clean. Where can they find you at?
Hit my Instagram at All Motor Fitness.
All Motor Fitness, yeah, and then you have shirts. What else you got?
A little bit of everything, hoodies, a little bit of everything. We've been doing this since 2015.
2015, so yeah, man, don't forget to hit him up on Instagram, on All Motor Fitness. And yeah, bro.
Thank you for dropping by.
Of course.
Yeah.
chest day just consists of a lot of like emphasis on the range of motion and really pausing and stretching, contracting, not focusing so much on the weight. That's why I work at 275 right here on the incline, Smith machine. I know that it's not a lot, but it's the way you do it. So I've been trying to like, how do I say, rebuild my form and start from zero in order to make the proper gains, because the way I've been lifting before, I was lifting before heavy and explosive, wasn't really working for me. My chest did not grow, so I'm taking a different approach, and that's what everybody should do. You know, if you see that something's not working, you gotta take a different approach. You know, so that's why I'm doing this with all my lifts. You know, every single body part. I'm definitely pausing, contracting, and controlling the weight more all throughout the movement. So I'm doing this with every single exercise. Now just working out with the incline, Smith machine, and we'll move forward with the rest. So, yeah. All right, gang. Gangland. All right, y'all. Fifth gang, whatever you want to call it. It's a wrap for this workout and for this event that I was late for, but I still made it. You know what I'm saying? Save the best for last. You already know. But yeah, we got down with some chest, a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of arms. We focus on range of motion, contraction, pausing, you know, not so much about the weight, just looking for the pump and making sure I stimulate the muscle correctly on every single exercise that I did today. And I can notice the difference already. Chest is full of blood, you know, properly pumped up, and that's going to show, you know, eventually. Trust me. So I'm taking a different approach, like I already said, because, you know, I tried going heavy, and, you know, it gave me density, but it didn't give me growth. So, you know, I'm taking a different approach now and focusing on range of motion, full range of motion, and controlling the movement at all times, even on the negative. So you already know. And it's always good vibes at this gym, Iron Addiction gym in SAC, one of my favorite gyms now, hands down. You know, the environment, the gym environment, the gym culture around here, man, it's just so dope, so welcoming. You know, I just fuck with it heavily. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be back till next time with another video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to message me for coaching, for personal training, you know, supplementation, guidance, gear, protocol guidance, whatever you want. Lifestyle, you want advice with relationship. I am the wrong guy. Don't reach out. But I was at the gym and I forgot my headphones, right? So I was just working out with no headphones. I hate it because I had to hear people's conversations, and in the middle of a set or some shit, whatever. And it's distractive. So that's why I would like to work out with headphones. But I couldn't help to hear somebody's conversation while I was working out, and I was using the machine, and there was this like two kids, like very young, they're probably like early 20s and stuff like that. Like there was a girl and there was a girl and a guy, and they look really young, to me at least. And he was talking about jumping on some gear, and I was like, man, I wish I could have just like interrupt him and be like, don't do it, you're too young, you're gonna fuck up your shit. And that's the whole thing for me, is like, you're so young, from the age of like, you're hitting puberty from the age of 15 to, you know, 21. You're still developing as a man, and your testosterone is at its peak. It's literally at its peak. So you don't need to add more artificial testosterone to it. Just wait until you're fully developed man. And also, learn how to do everything else correctly, like the training, how to train correctly, you know what I mean? How to eat correctly. Nail all that first. The sleep, the recovery. Do that for quite some time now. I mean, I don't know. He didn't seem like he was working out for too long, for too many years. Like he didn't have a lot of gains on him. It just like looked like he just barely started, and he wanted to jump on some gear. Just because the social media, man, is just ruined. It's ruining people's lives. It's like putting pressure on kids because they want to look like their idols, like C-Bomb and like, all this top level pro bodybuilders that are running a lot of gear, or they want to be them. Even if those bodybuilders, those idols, icons, are not running a lot of gear, they have like the best genetics in the world. And what are the chances that you are going to have the same genetics? Probably not. You're not going to have the same genetics as them. So you got to put in the work. And then even if they did have the genetics, they still have to learn how to do everything correctly. Train hard. Learn how to train hard. Learn how to eat right. How to eat all your meals, how to cook, how to prepare your meals, how to be disciplined with your eating habits, how to do cardio, how to train hard, how to the right technique, how to make gains, whatever, PR, go heavy, train heavy, because you're at that age, your recovery is at its peak. You have so much energy, you're so young. Don't ruin your hormones by jumping on gear just because everybody else is doing it and they look cool doing it. Don't be that guy. Explore and explode your natural potential. And then once you're in your late 20s, which that's what the age that I recommend for you to start. I don't recommend no one to start, but I'm just saying if you wanted to start, that will be the ideal age between 29 to 30s, where you're already developed, when you already maximize your natural potential. That's when you, if you want to decide to go that route. But if you go that route, it's for life, baby. It's for life. So you gotta think twice. Do you really need that? Are you really want to be a competitive athlete? Do your research. Make sure you nail everything else. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say, man. So if you're at that age, man, don't do that to yourself, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna crash early. You start early, you crash early. You're gonna crash your hormones early. You're gonna have complications early. You're gonna die earlier. Everybody's gonna die no matter what, but still, man, you're so young, man. You don't need that. So that's my advice to all my youngins, to all my young bucks, and that OG like me. I stayed natural until I was 29. Then I decided to compete. And that's the only reason why I jumped on some stuff. Because I wanted to compete in bodybuilding, straight up. But I was already having a 500 plus squat, 500 plus deadlift, 300 plus bench. Plus, I was already lifting consistently 5 to 6 days a week. And I was figuring it out all on my own, the eating too. So I didn't want to touch anything. So that's my advice to y'all, man.